like podcasts, but get bogged down by the monotonous themes and structures for topics? Do you tire of constantly learning useful information? Well, have no fear. We have no structure. We have no information. We just have a grand old time.
Boom, we are here back for another weekend. It's almost like I missed you, Chris. It's like I didn't see you these past 48 hours.
I know. It's been so long, I forgot what you look like.
Honestly, I didn't know that we would do this because I had seen you all weekend.
No,
But
we have not.
I did have a great story for you, and I did save it just for you and for the podcast.
For episode 10. For
the big double digits, big 1-0.
10 weeks strong. So let's hear this big story.
We haven't missed a week. We just missed Sunday nights.
And we're never going to miss a week. We're never going to miss a week. I guarantee that, listeners.
I don't, so he might be himself some weeks. So for those of you that don't know, and you might not know this either, the car that we drive, that my wife and I have, one of the cars we have, was never actually my car. Mm-hmm. My father owned it, but, I drove it, right? He's such a sweet guy. So he told me, 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, hey, you need to go change the title into your name. And I was like, okay, I'll do it next week, right? That's what I kept telling him. I'll do it next week. Well, next week turned into 3 years.
3 years. That's a long time.
That's a long commitment.
Your dad should have repoed the car.
Honestly, I was playing the long game with him, the long con, hoping I could just get it for free. I mean, I did get it for free, so it really doesn't make too much of a difference. But anyhow, so I went to go change my title this past week, knowing your struggle with the titles. I feel like I should bring this to light.
Yes, please.
I didn't send a handwritten note that no one could read that looked like chicken scratch.
Okay.
So that was important. So I went up there and got up to the title lady, and I was like, hey, I'm here to change my title. And me being the funny guy that I am, because I'm funny.
Oh, yes.
I'm a fun guy. I'm like the people that everybody wants to hang out with. So
sure.
I was talking to the title lady, and she's like, what are you here to do? I was like, I'm here to change my title. She's like, okay, I need your title, your insurance, and your driver's license. I was like, okay, here you go. And she looked at it, and she's like, okay, so you're buying the car from Mr. Brian. I was like, or I just call him Dad, right? Not a chuckle, not even a smile from that lady.
Well, the people who work at these offices are like, they're the ones who train the Queen's Guards. Those dudes with the red jackets and the big black hats outside of the castle in England. Yep. These people train them.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah. So that's you'd never get a chuckle out of one of those people, no matter how funny you are.
But those were the jokes. Those were going to keep coming.
Yeah.
And so once she didn't laugh or crack a smile or anything, I was like, okay, and we're no longer speaking.
I'm just going to say, yes, ma'am. Here's my card, ma'am.
Her and I are no longer friends. And so it came down to it, and she was like, okay, your cost today is going to be $1,880. And I was like, wow, that's expensive to change a title. But I've never changed a title. I don't know the cost. Great. I've never talked to Chris about how much it cost to change his title. I just know he sent a piece of paper in. And so I was like, okay, cool. So I got my card out, right? Got my card. I didn't do a check because, I didn't want to make the same mistakes that you made of not signing the checks.
But you did pay those interest fees, baby.
I did pay a 2% interest fee because I used a card. Mm-hmm. And so I swiped the card. I was ready to pay. And when it comes up with a little amount and it says, is this amount okay? The number was substantially different. It was like $232. And I was shook. I really thought I had made away from the, Texas DMV with $1,600 my own way. I was like, ooh, I just stole a bunch of money and I'm running. I've never run out of a building so fast. I swiped and I ran. I was hoping I was getting a free money there.
So I'm thinking what happened was you didn't listen to her. You were so hurt by her not laughing at you. You were just ignoring what she said. And she probably told you it's your amount due is going to be a percentage of the $1,800, what they see the car is worth.
That is probably possible as well. It is not a shock to me that you're telling me that I don't listen.
Yeah.
Because that is 100% accurate.
Dead accurate.
I don't listen. I listen to myself and 90% of the time my wife. Not even a full 100.
I'd say about 30% your wife, 100% your dog Sloan.
Oh, whatever he says goes. If
Yeah.
he runs over to the TREAT bucket, he gets one.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I spelled the word for those listeners because he will want one if I say it.
A treat, Sloan?
Yeah, he doesn't pay attention to you, so I'm not worried.
He really doesn't.
Nice try.
He really doesn't.
Nice try. So, we were together this weekend. No, because we didn't see the previous. Yeah, we saw you. So 2 weekends in a row we've been together.
Yes.
And it's been very, very unfortunate that we haven't been able to record live.
See, I just want to let the listeners know, I've brought my laptop, my mics, everything for us to do this, and each time Austin says no.
You're such a liar.
And I say, I'm like, why? And he says no. He doesn't give me a reason why. So I'm sorry, listeners. I would love to give you a live podcast, especially on episode 10. I was like, dude, 10 weeks. These people are listening to us. They're loving us. Like, let's give them what they want. He said, point blank, no. So I'm sorry.
If you want the truth, I really thought about recording live yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, y'all came over for the piñata for your parents' 30th anniversary. I really thought about, like, recording live then and there.
Yeah.
But would have just gotten home too late.
Yeah. We'll
That's the tough part.
We'll need to have like a weekend where we're together and then record like on a Saturday night.
Yeah, something that's a little easier, not just because driving home is, it's 14 hours. We've already talked about this.
14 hours. Houston to Dallas, 14 hours. One way.
It's ridiculous.
It really is.
We had it hurts to drive that far. And the worst part is there's not even the best stop between us, really. Buc-ee's. There's not really a Buc-ee's between us. Sure, there's that one that's, off 290, but that's like 10 minutes into the drive.
No, there's one further into 290.
Yeah, 290 and 362.
Is that by the outlets?
Drive.
Is that by the outlets or further?
Past the outlets.
Okay.
It's literally
by Waller.
It's in Waller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
it's still super close to Houston.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
No, I want something in the middle. We've
started
stopping.
You will.
Yeah, that's true. We've started stopping at the HEB in Waco.
Oh, okay.
Because you have to get off. It's like that weird exit. You have to get off, and you're on the feeder anyhow. So I generally just pull in. Let someone go to the bathroom. We all kind of get our. And HEB's a nice place.
Yeah, clean floors, fresh fruit.
Hey, amen to you, sir.
Amen.
Better than Kroger.
We're not getting into that tonight. Episode 10 does not need another argument of HEB or Kroger.
So we were together this weekend.
We were.
We did spend some good time, some good quality time.
Yeah. Real quick shout out to my two sisters, your wife and your sister-in-law, for finishing a half marathon.
Dang right.
That was awesome. It was a cool experience for sure. We got there early. We're there for the whole thing, and it was cool to see them start, see them towards the end, and finish. It was really fun.
And neither one of them walked.
No, they ran the whole time, which is
ran the whole time. The only way you're getting me to run that long is if you have a nice big donut in front of me the whole time, like the little pig in the carrot stick. That'd be me.
I don't think the donut would be worth it, man.
At that point, probably not.
Supposedly, the rest of my family is talking about doing it again, doing it next year.
Oh.
My dad wants to do it. My mom and my wife, Alex, they want to walk the 10K. And I'm like, man, I'm going to wake up early again next year. They're like, you're going to run with us? I'm like, no. I'm going to go stand on the sideline again. Austin and I are just going to stand there and wait.
I liked what we did this year. We got there, we held signs for 10 minutes.
Yes.
They ran by us, and then we went and sat inside the warmth and had crepes.
It was nice, wasn't it?
And then we went to the finish line. Who doesn't want that?
It was a lot of fun, and it was nice being in that warm restaurant when it was so cold outside.
Absolutely. Look. So, yeah, I know it's a big thing, but running. I'll probably do one. I don't know that I'll do that one again, like the Woodlands necessarily, but I want to run one just for fun.
Yeah.
Because our church is doing one in May. I think we may try and do.
Okay.
Just kind of do it with the church for fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
just kind of be something that's a little more exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do have a question for you real quick, kind of off topic, really changing the subject here.
Go for it.
All right. So like, if I'm trying to think how I should phrase this, right? Like if I asked you to pick something up for me, would you do it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then like, you'd expect me to pay you back, right?
No.
So like when I give you $15 for these groceries that you bought, I need you to take this $15. Quit refunding me this $15.
You don't need to. We're not going to get into this on the podcast, but no, I'm not taking your money.
It was literally all three of us were supposed to go in on something.
Yeah.
I make it public record to let people know that you don't let me pay my debts. So when you make fun of me in later episodes for not paying my debts, this is why.
Well, this wouldn't be when I brought. I mean, it was literally $30, and it was like that was it. I was like nothing. So, and you brought potatoes. You brought the potatoes.
I did bring potatoes.
So,
but yes, we cooked.
That's next time.
We cooked for your parents for their 30th wedding anniversary.
The food we cooked, you did not pay for. Pay your debts.
But the food was amazing.
Yes.
The family time was amazing. I know you guys left kind of early because you had a sore dog, a surgery-related dog.
Yes.
And then, of course, the girls went to bed at like 8:15.
Yeah, they were.
Then it was just me and your parents, and it was a really good conversation.
Oh, you really sat up with them?
Yeah, I sat up for like hour and a half, 2 hours with them, and it was just the three of us in the backyard, just hanging. It was a great time.
Oh, that's cool.
I know.
That's cool.
I was like, oh, I could go to bed, and then I was like, no, it's like 8:15. I can't go to bed. So I ended up staying up for like 2 hours. We just talked about anything and everything. I mean, servers, work, just all sorts of things.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was just a good old time.
Very nice.
That was fun. And then Sloan did not want to sleep that whole night because he was like, Dad's outside. I want to be outside.
Oh, so he was outside with you the whole time?
No, he went up because he wanted to go to bed because he thought we were all going to bed.
Oh.
And then he was like, oh, Dad's not going to bed. Like, I want to be outside.
Right.
But no, he slept. He just moved around a whole lot.
Oh, poor guy. At least you didn't deal with it. It was your wife, so.
That is true. Well, she was sleeping pretty hard through it because she slept for like 12 hours. So, dang. No, she got a nice sleep in.
Wow.
So you would consider yourself a Texan, Chris, right?
Yeah.
I mean, born here.
I have to.
Yeah, you don't really have an option.
Right? I really don't.
I kind of have that option. Born in California, raised in Texas, as I like to explain.
I mean, your early life, though, you were raised in California.
Yeah, until I was 8. So not the years that I remember.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I can tell you what our old houses look like, but that's about it.
Right.
But since we both consider ourselves Texans, I came across a post that someone sent me, right? So I wanted to see your thoughts on it.
Okay.
And it was, what is Texans least favorite states? So out of all 50 states, what is your least favorite states? Just the top 3, and why?
My least favorite states?
Yeah, as a Texan, as a true devout Texan.
I couldn't tell you.
You don't have like a least favorite state?
I mean, like, no. That's.
Look, let me let you know.
Yeah, give me some insight here.
Let me let you know. So one of my least favorite states, and probably a high one for me, is New York.
Least favorite? New York?
I hate New York.
You're a wacko, man. Get out.
I hate New York not because of their pizza. Their pizza's delicious.
Get out of here.
Because it's too crowded, and I've never been. Let's be very clear with this.
I was about to say you've never. Oh my god.
It's too crowded. There's too many people, and there's too much like worrisome that someone's going to steal something. Boom. Hate New York.
So I'm going to argue your 3 points. Too many people. There's too many people in Texas.
False. Not where I go.
Exactly. So if you were to go to New York, you're going to New York City. But if people travel to Dallas, they're going to say there's too many people because they're just going to go to the city. They're not going to go hang out in the suburbs.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
What was your second point?
It's dirty, I think.
Okay, every city's dirty. Let's just give it at that. Thirdly, the whole
Crime.
You're worried about people. You're worried about people stealing stuff everywhere, anywhere and everywhere.
That's not true. When I go to Kroger, where I live, not fearful.
New York City, I mean, not everywhere you're fearful.
I mean, I wouldn't be. It's New York City.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, what's your next city? You're a wacko for that pick.
Second least favorite state? Seattle. Well, Washington. Seattle mainly, but Washington.
Seattle's like a dream place I want to go to.
It's so sad. It's always raining and dark and no.
Yeah.
No.
So Fraser was shot.
Yeah, but no, I don't want. Never. Gross. Don't like the rain.
Oh my gosh.
Number 3, you could probably guess this one.
California.
Oh, where I was born. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Oklahoma. It just seems like it stinks.
Yeah, I've never really been, but I mean, I've been there to like gamble, like at a casino, but that's about all I've done in Oklahoma.
I don't think I've ever been to Oklahoma. I maybe have like driven through Oklahoma for like a road trip, but
Oklahoma's just not good, you know.
What are your favorite 3?
Boom. Now we're on to my favorite states. Do we include Texas or not?
No.
Okay, well, if Texas could be in there, Texas would be number 1, just so we're clear.
Oh my gosh.
If Texas cannot be in there, I would have to say a favorite state would probably be realistically North Carolina. I liked it.
North Carolina. You've been?
I've been recently. Good place. I liked it. It was beautiful. Lots of good scenery, good places to look at. Number 2 would probably be Florida. Even though I don't like the beaches, I do like Florida.
Oh boy. What do you like about Florida if it's not the beaches?
Only the happiest place on earth.
Pixar, Disneyland?
Disney World.
Same thing. The exact same thing.
No, not the same
thing. One's East Coast, one's West Coast. They're the same thing.
Spell Disneyland.
Disneyworld.
Now spell Disney World, baby. They're different.
No, bro. They're the exact same place. Just East Coast and West Coast.
One has 5 parks. One has 2. We're not getting into Disney. We're not getting into Disney.
Because I don't know a thing about it.
You've never even been.
I went to one of them. I went to the West Coast one, though.
Yeah, so the week one.
Yeah, man. I was like 4 years old. I was miserable. So
that's the week one. So Florida, definitely up there. And then it's tough, but I would probably put it at Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado. I love Colorado.
I've never been.
Oh my gosh.
I just think
what is this chump doing?
I just think it's like a really pretty state.
Oh my gosh.
California.
I go through like states I've been to. So I can just like throw out random states. Like Alaska. That one sucks.
You could.
Yeah. So Alaska, that's in my no-go zone. I'll never go into Alaska.
No, not never going. It's not where you're never traveling to. Because I'll go to New York eventually.
Oh, well, I don't like Alaska. So, like, get out of here. You're connected to Canada. Get out of here.
So, okay. Next,
man.
Are you looking at a map currently? Just so the potties?
I'm just looking at pictures of the flags with the names underneath.
Oh, okay.
My next one. You know what? I don't think Maine. I just don't like the name Maine. So I don't like Maine. That's in the bottom 3. And lastly,
just for the name, really, you put Maine down there?
Yeah, just for that name, just for that ugly little name. I'm gonna say Wyoming.
What?
Yeah. They got a buffalo on their flag. They think they're buffalo. They're not.
Here we go.
Yeah. So those are the bottom 3 for Chris.
You say I have the weirdest reasons.
I've never been to any of them.
At least I had normal reasons.
No. Mine are better than yours. Top 3. Let's see this. Top 3. Texas would probably make it. I would definitely put New York in there. Easily in my top 3. New York.
Even though there's poop all over the place.
Not all over New York. New York City is where your little brain is at. Your little pea-sized brain is stuck in New York City. New York as a state is beautiful. They got Bear Mountain. They got Franco's Pizza. They got it all. They got hot dogs on every corner.
You named 2 things and said they got it all.
They do have it all.
One
Bear
was
Mountain.
and one with pizza.
The only thing they're missing, 2 things. Me and Whataburger. Only thing they're missing. All right, so how many more do I have? 2? I gotta make 2 more.
Yeah, 1.
You know what? I don't want to steal Colorado. I'm going to leave you with Colorado.
It's beautiful.
In
my non-existent travel there. Beautiful.
I'm going to say Hawaii just because The Rock makes it look like it's the greatest place in the world. So Hawaii.
I rolled my eyes so large.
Why? Hawaii is like beautiful. It's like volcanoes, surfing, man. Surf's up, dude.
Chris, you don't even want to go to Hawaii, ever.
Oh, I think I do. I think I do.
It would mean leaving Houston, Texas. You're out.
I leave Houston all the time.
What's your definition of all the time?
At least twice a year.
Yes.
I mean, that's all the time to me. So I need one more state. Good night. I'm going to say Arizona.
It does have nice resorts.
They got nice resorts. Their time doesn't change. They know the system. They're the same time all year round.
Wait, their time doesn't change?
No, it doesn't.
Really?
Yeah, Arizona. There's no daylight savings, daylight not saving. It's just normal day.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
Are they the only state that does that?
I don't know that answer.
I honestly didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know if they're the only one, but I know they do not follow those rules. And
okay.
Like me, I'm a rule breaker, so.
That's not true, everyone.
Not at all. But that Arizona is what I strive to be.
Oh, a rule breaker.
A rule breaker.
Wow. That's a setting yourself up for success there.
Yeah.
So, you know how I lied on the podcast a long time ago?
There have been so many. Let me go back.
There have been 2 lies. And one of them wasn't a lie. It was an honest mistake about my last name. Okay? We get it.
Oh yeah, Mr. Turkey. Did you finally hit 100?
Well, I have some good news and some bad news.
Oh my, Austin. If you tell me right now that you're at like 99, I will end this podcast right now. We're going to upload it.
I am somehow at 101.
How is this possible?
So I literally missed 100 somewhere.
How?
I don't know. I was literally counting. So what I did is I opened, your parents got me a birthday present, which I thought was 100, right? Ann Wheeler completed my Greatest Showman collection, best collection I have. And so I got her home last night. I opened her up. I put her where she needed to go, right? Dusted her off. Gosh, really took care of her. And I was counting. And I got 101. So when we were out today walking the dog, me and the old wife, I was like, hey, when we get back to the house, can you do me a favor? Can you count my pop heads? And she's like, yeah. No. And I'm like, please, like, this is serious. I got 101. So she counted and she came back and she said, you have 100. Oh, and I said, okay. So I'm spot on preparing for this whole big announcement, right? And then she walks back by where I have all my puppets stored, and she says, I missed that one because it's up top, not down low. So you have 101.
Are you counting your, like, Tim the Tatman?
Nope, you're not counting Tim the Tatman. Nope.
Okay, so okay.
Literally only the pop exclamation point brand, I have 100.
You have 100 or 101?
I have 101.
Oh, my God. You are the reason I'm going to homeschool my children.
Fair. Fair.
So we're at 101. We freaking missed the celebration, Austin.
We missed the celebration. Number 100 was
You don't even know.
Jack Nichols. Jack Nichols.
Nicholas. Jack
Yeah,
Nicholas.
him from my work. My work got me it.
So where do you think you missed it? On the Excel sheet?
I don't know because my Excel. I don't know. I need to go back and look. I think the only thing I could think of is the Corey and Topanga. When I got both of them, it could
Maybe you only
have
counted as one?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can
Okay.
think of.
Okay.
Because all the other ones have come in like one here, one there.
Did you
one.
count Jackie immediately, or did you miss him?
I don't know. Maybe he's not on my spreadsheet too.
Okay.
I don't know.
I had freaking streamers ready, confetti, the whole shebang,
I
and
know.
now I gotta wait till 200.
I was gonna put up a big sign.
Yeah.
I mean, but here we are. Missed the count. I already posted on Instagram that it was 100, so that was a lie.
We're not changing it.
No, we're just committing to it.
Yeah, because I'm sure we have followers on Instagram who don't listen.
Mm.
So we're not changing it.
They'll just take it as 100,
The true fans are hearing it first. Austin, he's just failing us right now.
But I did, since we're speaking of pop heads, and I can go on this conversation all night.
Oh boy.
I went through my list of wants, the one I want to have.
Yes.
And I added all my Game of Thrones ones since I finished Game of Thrones.
Finally.
And I added 40 new pops.
Oh my gosh.
40
new pop heads.
That's what I want. 40 from Game of Thrones.
Right.
And none of them are like weird ones. None of them are like with like the Iron Throne or the Dragon Reach Stone or like the White Walker on a horse. None of them are like riding anything or sitting in anything.
Okay.
Minus Bran. He's sitting in his wheelchair in one of them.
Yeah.
But that's only fair. That's kind of his life.
Dang, that's a lot. I have one Game of Thrones one.
Yeah, you have Castle Black?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I have Jon Snow.
Jon Snow, Castle Black.
Yeah.
I want the one I wish that they would make that they don't have, and I would buy it pretty quickly, is Samwell Tully as the Maester.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I mean, I know he's only the Maester for the final episode, but like, I would legitimately buy that one.
Yeah.
Because
I was at Walmart yesterday morning, and I saw a pop head. There was LeBron James and two of his Laker uniforms, Wayne Gretzky, and these things were like not jumbo but mega jumbo pop heads. Have you seen these?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The box is like 1.5 feet tall.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You've seen these? Okay, I never knew these existed.
I will never get one.
Why?
Way too big.
Okay, so if you were gifted one, you would not want it.
No, I would probably throw it away.
You would not throw it away.
I would not throw it away. I would realistically, and I'll put it out there to everyone who listens, I would probably sell it and rebuy smaller ones.
Okay.
The largest one I want is the 6-inch ones,
Okay.
which is the Hulk one that I already have.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. These are like a good foot and a half tall.
Yeah, no. The Hulk 6-inch, because I want both the Giants. What is it? Maggie the Mad and Wun WUN from Game of Thrones, and they're both 6-inch pop heads.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I don't want like the foot tall ones, like because there's like SpongeBob that's like a foot tall, and I'm like, no,
definitely not.
Massive.
Okay. Yeah, I saw this. I was like, I don't know if Austin knows about these.
Oh yeah, I would never.
Okay. Then that's fair.
As I think about it, I'm like, what would it take for me to get one of those? Like, who would it have to be?
Yeah.
And there's no one that I could think of that I'm like, I have to have this person in a foot in my house.
Yeah.
There's no one that really speaks that strongly to me.
What you need to do is see if they'll make one. Like, if you can get, I'm surprised they don't have like custom Funkos yet, to where you like sit in a picture and they make one. Because having like one of those in Sloan would be pretty sweet.
That could be, nifty.
That would be a cool one to have.
If they did custom ones, though, I mean, I'd definitely make some other ones first. I'd make, like, the Impractical Jokers. Like, that would be pretty cool. Because who doesn't love the Impractical Jokers?
So imagine having all 4 of them in the 1.5 feet one.
That'd be weird.
It'd be really weird.
I'd be, like, idolizing these 4 random dudes.
I mean, we had Murray on our freaking family calendar for January.
Yeah, he was great. He was adorable. We went on my lunch break today Literally only 1 hour. For those listeners listening, I only took 1 hour for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
We went to a furniture store because we're looking for like an entertainment center. So we
Yeah,
went to
yeah.
one really close to our house. And we walked in, and I kid you not, I thought this dude was Sal from the Impractical Jokers.
He's just hanging out in Fort Worth on a Monday afternoon.
They could have been doing a shoot. I literally thought it was Sal. And he's like, my name's Steven. And I was like, oh, not as cool.
Well, I mean, Sal could have been undercover.
True. He didn't really try and play any jokes on us. He like told us real facts about these things. So.
Oh. Maybe this is his new career. The truth teller.
Truth teller?
Impractical truthers.
He could.
I like that. Impractical truthers.
The Impractical Truthers. I don't know that I'd watch it as much.
No, I would not watch it once.
But I was gonna say, do you watch it now?
Yeah, I love Impractical Jokers.
Oh. All right, so I prefaced this before the show, before we started recording. But I'm curious to see if you've heard this, seen this, your thoughts on this, just as a whole, because it's going to be a good one.
Oh, boy.
Rumor on the street, and it's only a street rumor, right? It's not really confirmed or anything like that. It's a street rumor, so just take it as you will.
Oh, boy.
Word on the street is Ryan Reynolds, as Deadpool, is going to take over Stan Lee's cameos in Marvel movies.
Oh.
Thoughts?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all because like even like the Stan Lee ones were cool because it was Stan Lee, like he was like the creator and stuff. Like a lot of them, I was like either like little split second ones. But I mean, how are they gonna throw Deadpool into these things? Is it gonna be the kind of thing of it's a little ad in the middle of the movie? Because that's how like he's done little things before. It's not like he's a character in the background or something. It's like he just pops up and does like a little thing, and they stop the movie for it.
Correct.
I don't love it. I mean, I love Ryan Reynolds. I love Deadpool. I just don't think I like this idea of it. Like, I mean, when they make the next Captain Marvel, it's like, why would Deadpool be in there?
Correct. I think it would be kind of weird, unless the only way, like, and I don't know that they could do this, right? Stan Lee's or generally, I won't say always, is dressed up in some sort of costume, right? He's dressed up as the guy riding the bus. He's dressed up as the hot dog seller. He's whatever. I wonder if they'll have like Deadpool dressed up as the hot dog seller, and it'll still cut to him like it was in like the normal movie.
Maybe.
That'll be less weird, but it'll still be pretty weird.
I mean, Marvel is like they're like the biggest movie people right now, and they have like the best writers. So I don't see them like messing it up or like making it bad. It's just I can't, and my dumb brain can't imagine how they're gonna do it.
Yeah, in my little peanut area over here, I just don't think it'll look good.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna have to ponder on because, like I said, like Ryan Reynolds, it's hilarious as Deadpool, but I just don't know how it's gonna fit. Especially like if they're gonna be trying to do like the Young Avengers and that kind of stuff. Like, how is he gonna play that? I don't know.
Correct. That's gonna be very strange. I don't know. I mean, I love Deadpool, and I love Ryan Reynolds as a whole, but I don't think you can't replace Stan Lee in doing this.
Right.
I don't think.
Yeah.
You could try and put someone else there and whatever, but it will never ever be the same.
No, definitely not. Who brought that up to you?
It was Brooke. And so Nick's fiance.
Yeah.
She doesn't know this yet, and she'll listen to the podcast and figure it out. But I think, we had a pro bono YouTube girl, I think we're going to have a pro bono topic researcher.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, gotta get what we can get.
I'll take it. Is she a Marvel person or just like she just saw this and was wondering what our thoughts were?
She just sends me pictures and says, this is good for your next topic.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And so we don't talk about them or anything. It's interesting that the things that she finds, and she finds them on, it looks like TikTok or Instagram or things like that.
Yeah.
Both things we don't have, really. So we miss out on those events.
Okay. Yeah. No. I don't know. I'd like to know what movie he's gonna start off with. It won't be like Black Widow or Doctor Strange because those are done.
Well, but yeah, I was gonna say those are both finished.
But
Or at least they've been shot. I mean, Black Widow's like fully done, just waiting to come out. Doctor Strange may still be in like the finishing stages.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out like in a week.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's shot. They may still just be editing it and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You know, I will be whenever those are supposed to come out. It may be the type of thing, and I don't know because it's a lot harder to be like, let's go to the movie or the movie theaters, right, and rate those movies, like talk about them on our movie review podcast. Because you can't have your phone out and like typing things, and I'm not gonna remember everything at the end of a movie.
Right.
You know, so and I don't want to be disrespectful to other patrons who are paying.
Yeah, you won't catch me in a movie theater. That's all I'm gonna say.
I hardly catch you at Kroger, bro.
I'm at Kroger at least once a week.
At least once a week.
Once a week, I'm at that nice Kroger.
Got it. You got to make sure you get it all done. But how's life been treating you after the storm?
It's been good. We have all of our pipes are fixed. Thank goodness. Other than that, like the side that wasn't being rented, we actually have a neighbor now.
Oh, so you got to be quiet on these potties now? We can't yell?
No, she's actually a listener. So this is like oh, what's that?
Behind the scenes.
Yeah. This is like lucky for her. She'll get little tidbits before it comes out.
Good for her.
So shout out to our new neighbor Joanna.
What?
And Rambo, her dog Rambo.
Is Rambo a listener too?
I would think so. I mean, I don't know. When I listen to podcasts at home, it's just like out loud on my phone speaker. Some people may only be car podcasters or headphone podcasters. So I don't know if Rambo's a listener or not.
We want Rambo.
Yeah, we need Rambo to be on Ramble. Rambo.
Amen.
But yeah, no, we've recovered nicely from the storm. Nothing too crazy. It's just been hot now. Well, the past day and a half it's been cold, but the 2 weeks after it was hot.
Yeah, it's just been getting up there in the warmth.
It really has. I'm ready for summer, or if I'm not ready for summer.
I mean, after the cold that we went through, I'm definitely ready for summer.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, I don't want the cold. Like what we had this past weekend, like I guess mid-70s, low mid-70s. It was sunny out, kind of cloudy. That's the ideal weather I want.
Oh yeah, just enough for a light jacket. Yeah. April 23rd.
Just congeniality?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you can't quote it if you don't know it.
I just did quote it, and I didn't know it.
Going forward, you can't quote it if you don't know it. That's my motto.
Well, then why do I have to follow that?
Because I said so.
Oh, touche. I think it's miscongeniality. April 23rd. It's not too hot.
It's 100% miscongeniality.
Just enough for a light sweater.
Yeah. It's her friend who says it that she's competing against, not her.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, you knew it and you questioned it.
Yeah. Because I wanted to give you like yeah, duh, but you were like, you questioned it, so then I had to be like, no, I actually know this.
It's because you're the TV guy and the movie guy.
I try to be.
I mean, truly, you are the coolest. You know how in those beer commercials, and I think it's Guinness, right? The most interesting man in the world.
It's Heineken.
Ah, good, thank you.
Or no, sorry, it's Dos Equis.
Oh, see, this is why you would know these things. I think they should replace that man with you.
No, they've asked me. I've declined every time though.
Oh, because you want to stay the most interesting man in the world.
Exactly. How am I interesting if I'm friggin' putting my business out there? Now I'm on a podcast putting my business out there, so that didn't help.
All over the place.
Yeah.
To our millions of followers.
But I keep my face private, so nobody has seen this.
I mean, right now it is private. That is correct.
Yeah. No listener has seen me do the podcast. Let's say that. That's true. Yeah.
That's true. Because your wife just walked in after the podcast is done being recorded.
Exactly.
No one has ever seen you record the podcast. So do you even do it?
That's the question everybody's trying to answer.
And
I'm not gonna let them find out.
That's a tough one.
It really is a tough one.
So we haven't talked too much about NFL trades that have gone on,
No, we haven't.
but I'm interested of the two major ones that have come out that since I don't have social media, no one informs me of. So I find out way late. All right. Number one, Carson Wentz to the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah,
Thoughts?
I like it. I mean, I think it's crazy the Eagles think that it was him. Like, Eagles fans are just dumb fans to begin with. Like, it's just like they just boo at whatever they think to boo. I don't think they're real football fans. Yeah, I said it.
Remember, he's the one who lives in Houston, so don't attack me.
Yeah. Us Texans fans, we're just as bad.
That's a fact.
But, like, one of my brother-in-laws, he's a big Eagles fan, and I mean, he knows the team. And we were talking about it a couple weeks ago. It's like most of their offensive line was hurt or brand new. He has no receivers. He has a decent running back. He's got two great tight ends, yes, but other than that, it's like he's trying to do his best. And I mean, Peterson's gone, so I think it's good him going to Indianapolis. Indianapolis has a good team.
Great team.
And I mean, that division is just getting weaker and weaker by the day.
Fact.
So the Colts did great last year. Philip retired.
He did?
Yeah, didn't he?
I don't think so. I haven't heard. I mean, once again, not on social media. None of my friends tell me anything.
Well, let me double check this real quick. I thought he did.
Because if Philip retired, then it made sense. I thought they brought, and once again, I'm not on social media. Don't really check. I thought they brought Carson Wentz in to like learn under Philip Rivers for another year, and then he's going to retire.
No, he retired.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Him and all 150 children.
Yeah, now he gets time to be a dad.
So, okay, so that's why they
So
really went for Carson.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think he's going to be good in Indianapolis. And like I said, I mean, the Titans would be their only good competition. I think the Titans legitimately stink. They got Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
And a decent defense. Huh?
AJ Brown.
Yeah, and I mean, a good defense, but Tannehill's not a guy. He's not the quarterback.
No.
Texans are just we need Deshaun to leave because I need him to succeed elsewhere.
I agree.
He's not going to succeed here. He's going to be miserable here. He needs to be happy, and he's at his prime right now. Go at least let him try and make a playoff.
Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, if you think about it, Indianapolis Colts has a better offensive line, the best offensive line in this division.
Yep, way better.
I mean, they don't have the best running back only because Derrick Henry.
Right, but they have a good running back core.
Absolutely, they have a great running back core. They have the second best in the league, right? So they're losing by one. The Colts probably have the best defense, in my opinion, of the four teams.
Of those four, for sure.
So I mean, receiving core probably isn't great.
No, I mean they got Ty and then just a couple other guys,
but nothing great, but nothing like terrible.
Right.
You know,
Wentz can work with it, and I mean, there's always a draft coming up.
Exactly. It's not like you give away the number one wide receiver in the NFL for a second-round pick.
Texans.
We're talking to you, Bill O'Brien.
Oh. Now, what was the other trade?
J.J. Watt leaving the Texans?
Yeah. And going, of all places.
Going to win a Super Bowl at this place.
He's not going to win a Super Bowl at this place.
That's what he said he's going for.
No. He went for the money. And I honestly think, I don't think many teams wanted him.
Fair.
Because, I mean, just if you wanted to be on a Super Bowl winning team, there was only two teams to do that with.
Chiefs
and Bucks. That's it. I mean, or go to Pittsburgh to play with your brothers, or Chicago because you can live with your wife again.
Yep.
But, I mean, saying you're going to go win a Super Bowl and Kyler Murray is your quarterback? No, sir.
Well, I mean.
And Cliff is your coach? No, sir.
The Cardinals do have DeAndre Hopkins, right? So that could have been a pulling force for J.J. Watt.
Yep.
And supposedly Nick told us, you were in that text, I'm pretty sure, that when the defensive coordinator that was at the Texans when J.J. Watt started his career is at the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Once again, both could be big pulling forces to go to the Cardinals, not just the money.
Yeah, but they're not going to win a Super Bowl.
No, they went 8-8 last year. They're definitely not I don't even know I think they'll make playoffs, but I don't know that.
I mean, that division, you have the Rams now with Matthew Stafford, so they're already better. I mean, if Russell leaves the Seahawks, that could be kind of interesting.
He won't.
I don't know. There's a lot of talks of it.
Where do you think he would go, just hypothetically?
I don't know. That's the thing, is where would he go play?
Yeah.
I mean, it would have to be like
The Patriots?
the Patriots, Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tennessee?
Tennessee. Oh, dang. That'd be actually really good.
I know, because you have the best running back, and then you get Russell, who's one of the smartest quarterbacks.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know. And then who's the fourth team in that division?
Rams,
Rams.
Arizona, Seattle, Rams. Someone that never stands a chance. It's not Vegas.
No. I don't know. Dang it. I gotta look that up now.
Is it Chargers?
No, the Chargers are AFC. This is NFC.
Okay. I could not tell you off the top of my head.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
be
good.
so mad when I know it. Oh, the 49ers.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they're okay.
yeah. They're not bad, but I don't know. It's just I
You
don't.
could go there.
Yeah, Russ could stay in division. That'd be insane.
Get rid of Jimmy G.
Yeah, they need to get rid of Jimmy G.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a whole lot going on with all this football, and I think we'll get more into football as more things happen.
Oh, definitely. Hey, did you see the Cowboys news?
Dak signed the big deal.
Big deal.
I did not see the big deal.
160 million for 4 years, so $40 million a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's probably worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's good in that system.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they didn't kind of like. I don't think they would have done it on purpose, but since he got hurt, just almost be like, no, you didn't show it last year. I'm glad he actually got paid for the effort he's put in the past.
I was gonna say, I think him getting hurt though made him worth more money, showing them like
Totally
you can't
agree.
find someone else.
Totally agree.
Like it's me, and I am the reason this team's successful.
Yeah, but Jerry is Jerry.
Correct.
I could have just seen him been like, yeah, we could have figured something out.
Yeah, throwing money at someone else.
Right.
No, I definitely could have seen that, but no, that'll be good for him. It'll be. I'm excited for the NFL season.
So you complain you don't have social media and we don't tell you. You don't ever heard of ESPN.com?
I have, yeah.
Okay, so use it.
But you gotta sort through all the basketball and baseball news right now and hockey news.
So there's literally at the top of the page a tab, and you go straight to only NFL news.
No, I've never been to that tab.
You need to check it out.
I go to ESPN.com and see let's see Kevin Durant's monstrous dunk, and then I close it very quickly.
Yeah, no. If you just look right above that, it says in the farthest left one, NFL.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because all the dunks are the same. They all just jump very high and then bring the ball down.
They're not all the same. Durant's are all the same. He has no fancy dunks.
They bring the ball very quickly towards the rim, and it hits the net, and they get 2 points.
Yeah, but
doesn't mean anything different than just a layup.
It looks prettier.
I mean, I guess. But then they stand there and flex for 4 seconds, and it's just you scored 2 points. You got 48 minutes left in the game. Let's hustle back.
No. Now, you probably didn't see this. Hang on.
I did see that Steph Curry won the 3-point shootout or whatever.
That's not. I mean, it's not shocking because, but it is shocking because Dame out there, he's just as good at threes.
So I saw that.
That's cool. LaMelo Ball.
So one of the Ball brothers, okay.
Yes, the youngest Ball brother.
Okay.
He's on fire right now. He's a rookie, and he's amazing, way better than everybody thought. They all say this is what Monzo was supposed to be. But his 3-point celebration is he puts 3 fingers to his head like Carmelo Anthony.
Got it.
And it was awesome because it first kind of went big. People were complaining about it. I think 2 or 3 days or games before he played Carmelo Anthony, and everybody was talking about how insulting it is, and he needs to come with his own thing, blah blah. And then Carmelo came out, I was like, I like it. I think it's cool that he's he's a great player. He's doing this with respect and all this stuff, and it just like shut up all those losers so fast.
Wow.
Like I think everybody's expecting Carmelo to like be against him, and at the day of the game when they play each other, just like be totally against them. I don't know what word I'm trying to look for. I'm really bad about that on this freaking podcast. I can never think of words, and as soon as I get off, I'm like I should use that word. When I listen back, I like say the word like this is what you're trying to say, Chris. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but he asked for his jersey at the end of the game. He asked for LaMelo's jersey.
Did it happen?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Why?
COVID protocols, dude.
Oh my gosh, no, they don't care.
That was like a whole thing with the NBA and NFL, and that's why they played in the bubble and no jersey exchange and blah blah blah.
I'm sure they're all vaccinated and everything.
If you want to go do it in the freaking locker room, go do it in the locker room. We all know you go see each other. You know, I mean, in the tunnel, you all see each other anyhow. Generally, most stadiums you walk down the same tunnel,
except for football.
Well, in the back, you probably walk down the same tunnel somewhere back there.
No, they come out on different sides of the stadium.
Yeah, but if you come in like this, right, and you meet in the both locker rooms are in the middle of the stadium.
No, they're on separate sides. And football's on opposite sides.
It's a circle.
Yeah, it's a circle, but there's a top and a bottom of a circle.
Yeah, they're in the same hallway at some point.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying, you guys can exchange it back there. No need to do it on national TV. But I think it's really, really cool that he was respectful of that.
Yeah. I thought it was cool.
I like that, this guy uses my celebration, and it's not your celebration. I'm sure it's not trademarked by any standards.
Well, it's not that it's trademarked. It's just if you played soccer and you scored a goal, are you going to do the Ronaldo celebration, or would you try and create your own?
Me? No. Well, I hate Ronaldo. I big dislike for him. So no, would never do a celebration like that.
Like, be original and create your own. Would you do the Gareth Bale finger heart thing?
No, that I have a lot of questions about that too.
Why? I think it's cool.
Celebrations I would do.
The correct answer here is to create your own.
Brandy Chastain, I would slide towards the corner flag and take my shirt off. No problems. That'd be cool.
Okay.
Zlatan, I listen for the crowd noise as I score. Those are cool. That's pretty much all. Or I just run back to the center circle because the game's still got time left in it.
Okay. No, I would create my own because I'm an original.
You are an original. You are an original guy.
Very much so.
And that's one of the best things about you.
Hey, thank you for that.
So we're going to kind of wrap it up here, and we'll see you back on Thursday for our review of our new movie our new movie for a first time for our watch.
The Old Guard.
Called The Old Guard on Netflix. Look for our review to come out Thursday morning. I'll be transparent with all of our listeners. I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it yet?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be watching it tomorrow.
Yeah, you better.
Getting prepared for our Thursday release date, but I'm so excited. I did have my parents watched it early, and my mom was like, "It's not my type of movie." I was like, "Oh, I know," and that's the same thing I'm going to get from Chris. But I really wanted to see
it. Yeah, I barely have started it, and I'm like, this is going to be a long movie.
Fair.
Like, it's like 2 hours and 15 minutes, and normally like 2 hours and a half, like they fly by. This one, I'm like, oh boy. Like I may have to cut myself back on my notes.
Oh, this is gonna be like season 8, episode 6 of Game of Thrones. It's gonna take you 3 tries to get through it. You're gonna fall asleep every time.
Exactly. It may be a good movie, but just so far, there's just little things that have happened so far that it's just like the director should have caught it and done better. And I'm already mad at
it. Well, I'm excited for it. I look forward to back to seeing everyone here Thursday for our movie review.
For Chris and Austin, we love you guys. Until next time, always remember, we can't change the world unless we ramble. So keep on rambling.